Alright everyone, welcome back to Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. After we completed Anthony's chapter, we didn't exactly get any hints whatsoever. Alex has lower sanity because of reading, the evils of reading. You go insane if you read too much. Yeah, we didn't exactly get a hint on what we were supposed to do. But remember, we did. Why am I doing this? Quick cast it. We did use this spell in Anthony's chapter, which means that we got to use it in between chapters. And there is nobody behind that door. Shut up. So now we can. Ooh, this is a really nice painting. You're not supposed to be. Yeah, that's fine. You can move. You can move if you wanna. You know, I never really looked closely at these pictures. We have some 38 revolver ammunition, which means we will be getting a 38 revolver. And we have a dresser here. It's a dresser with no keyhole, but this is most certainly the key to use for the dresser. This is not a puzzle we should be concerning ourselves with at the moment. We should be concerning ourselves with the bathroom, because this toilet is absolutely filthy. We should definitely do what James does and just stick our hand into a incredibly filthy toilet. There's blood on the bathroom walls there. Got to get that fixed too. Alright, so M. Roivas. That is a person who also has had a brush with the Eternal Darkness, but we will get into his chapter later. Let's fish this current chapter page out of this bathtub. Oh yeah, it's not in the bathtub. We're gonna open this door. The chapter page is actually behind that painting, that French soldier painting. Let's examine around the room first before we pick that up. Got some more revolver ammunition. That picture means something. It's almost like a museum. But there's a bed in here. Alright, we don't get another cutscene from Pius and his god, so let's just go straight into the chapter.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
Alright, so nobody apparently learns about following disembodied voices, especially in the middle of the desert. This dude's been traveling in the desert for weeks. He's probably completely sane. I was about to say completely out of his mind, but his sanity meter is completely full. Now, remember when I said that Pius had the largest health meter in the game? I was wrong. It's this guy. He has the largest health meter in the game. I thought they had the same amount, but they don't. Karim has this ancient talisman which works just like the necklace that Elia had in Chapter 2. This is a chakram projectile. Comes in handy with dealing with trappers, so we're definitely going to need that. And then we have this tulwar here, which doesn't really... I guess. I haven't really looked into Middle Eastern swords too much, other than, you know, scimitars, but I don't remember tulwars looking exactly like that. Yeah, there were people who explored here and lost their lives, and some zombies who also lost their lives, or rather their undead lives. We're gonna go back to Screaming Floor Room with statues that shouldn't even exist yet. These statues were made before these people were even born. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your face. I'm probably getting sand in your mouth too. This is very uncomfortable. I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright, we're going to get out of here, because sanity loss is actually a huge thing in this chapter. It is a rather long chapter, and there's actually no way to recover sanity other than being caught by trappers. And we're just gonna pick up this statuette and carry it around with us in our pocket. Sure, why the hell not? Karim also has very high stamina, so he can run for quite a while. And I actually dodged that swing. He can run for quite a while. He has high stamina, and he has a big health bar. I guess all those years of walking around in the desert and working for a gold-digging bitch all the time really pays off. I mean, sure, you're miserable as fuck, but hey, at least you're fit, right? Okay. So, thing about there are 3 tarps motion that light up these candles, but we can't light them all just yet. That's one of those barriers. Those are only present when they can't think of a thing where it's just like, oh, what do we need to do to keep the player from passing up these runes? Okay, so the torch will actually not kill blue zombies in one hit. In fact, the torch does so little damage to blue and red zombies that it's pretty much not even worth trying to kill them with the torch. I'm actually going to get out of here right away because I don't want to deal with that. Let's see. Use the statuette. We have trappers. Just sneak by them. Oh, I can't... I never actually noticed that in this game before. You can't actually use the elevator if there's a trapper on the elevator with you. Of all my 16 years of playing this game, I've never actually noticed that. Never had it happen to me before. So you can always ascend back up the elevator, but there's really no need to. Already got everything I needed to. You can examine these bodies, but they don't really tell you much. Except for this body right here. Alright, so now we have dual wielding, which is a little bit of a special thing. Not every character in the game can dual wield, and then this guy's going to get up and try to kill you. I thought you were dead, buddy. Oh, man. This is just... Oh, yeah. Hello. You're one of those things. You're one of those things that popped out of that dude voiced by Colonel Campbell. That was a bone thief. They possess dead bodies. They can possess you if they jump on you and you don't shake them off in time, and that'll instantly kill you. They can also possess zombies, and every time they pop out of a zombie, they do a shit ton of sanity drain, and usually you can't actually get a lot of sanity back in return for it. Like you usually end up taking a loss. So, here's the recover spell. Now, I think I have all the runes right away. No, I don't have all the runes yet. So, just to recover the little bit of health I lost from that huge sanity drain. Oh! I got killed instantly. How the fuck was I... Oh. Okay, well that's not... Making fake reactions to sanity effects are fun. Although there is one sanity effect in this game that I actually hope I come across it. In this LP, is the one where the game pretends to reset itself, and to this very day that spell still gets me. I don't know why I haven't been enchanting these. I am a poor player. I said that you should enchant these at all times, and I don't follow up with it. Oh great, we have a horror. We have a horror which we absolutely have to kill. I've never actually tried the chakrams on the horror before. We're gonna dodge this lightning. I want to say that chakrams are next to useless against the guy. Oh man. Yeah, I'm trying not to take damage too because that's the end of the LP, folks. Oh. I love the sanity effects in this game. I love them. I sounded like I was sarcastic when I said that. I'm not really sarcastic. So, this should get me the recover spell scroll, or the recover spell. No, I don't have the codex to do the recover spell yet. Right? So I have the rune. I know what the rune is. I know what the rune stands for. I could go into new spell, and I could create the rune if I wanted to. Or I could create the spell. See? Just like that. So, I just created the recover spell. I'm not going to do this for the rest of the game. I'm going to wait until I learn the spell by game progress alone. Oh, shoot. I triggered him. Alright, I got that off just barely. So because I am playing on the the Uli off alignment, and I have the... okay, the game killed me again. Great. I think that actually used up some of my magic. That's kind of shitty. I don't think it did. It looked like it did.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
This isn't really happening.
Okay. But that's great to have a grandfather who's a guardian angel. Now this is where you will, by game progress, learn the recover spell, and you'll actually be pulled into the Tome of Eternal Darkness, and it'll be like, you learn the recover spell. Dun 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 dun. All right, so that last passage that Pius went through, it's actually blocked off by rubble that we can't move, but this room certainly is familiar. We have a Ram Dao in place here. So thankfully, because of this alignment that I'm playing on, the Chaturga rune is accessible to me right away, and I actually don't have to use the amulet anymore. The amulet is useless. Such is not the case on the other alignments. So, great thing about the Ram Dao is that doing an untargeted attack just brings the enemies to the ground right away. And then you got this vertical slash that actually one-shots a lot of enemies. I wouldn't say one-shots a lot of enemies. It one-shots a particular enemy if it's enchanted correctly. You don't have to finish off these zombies. Well, you do have to finish them off in order to get the next wave. But yeah, I actually probably should have saved right here. I'm confident in my abilities though, but I don't know, if I were less did I say confident? I'm confident. I'm confident in my abilities. If I were a less confident person, I definitely would have saved, because this is a really easy to die spot of the game. So now we have a wave of Uyath zombies. Yeah, so the zombies won't die when you hit them to the ground. Yeah, those guys will drain your magic. Like I said, blue enemies all their attacks will drain your magic, so they're kind of not fun to deal with in that regard. Just re-enchanting it. If I recall correctly, I believe the enchantment lasts for 2 minutes. I'd have to look it up again. Hey, and now we have the Uyath rune. Let's get that first. Yeah. I actually didn't know he had an underhanded swing. Okay, let's see. Let's actually see if this works. No, it does not work. Or I did it wrong. So, Bone Thieves. They're great. Like I said, they will instantly kill you if they jump on you and you don't shake them off in time. They also drain a lot of your sanity. I don't know why this isn't working. I don't know why this is going horribly, actually. Yeah, usually swinging at their head, especially with the Ram Dao, like, decapitates them instantly. But I don't know what the hell happened. I guess I was too close. I guess I was too close and I couldn't decapitate them with the giant swing. But yeah, that's good and done with. They drained so much of my magic that I can't even heal. Oh wait. I love you, Talisman. Forget what I said about you being useless. Now, the thing about quick assigning your spells is that it's really good, because if you actually go in and try to cast it again, it's not going to cast, because you didn't wait. I didn't wait for the cooldown timer. A lot of people who I have watched Let's Play this game make this mistake in assuming that there's like no cooldown timer if you just go into your book and just cast the spells right away. So I need to recover some magic, actually, so let's do that. Oh right, that spell is completely useless. Never mind. Actually, I'm going to assign blue enchantment, because blue is actually much more worthwhile than red. Any enchantment will actually give your sword a buff. It doesn't matter what alignment. That's what? No, that's not the... What? Wow, I cannot believe I did that. I assigned the wrong spell. But yeah, any buff will give an... Any enchantment will give it a buff, no matter what enemy you place it against. There's no weaker damage if you enchant an item and use it on the dominant alignment that the enemy belongs to. I'm actually surprised there are no enemies in here. Let's use this Ramdeo. Ramdao. I used to call it a Ramdeo back in my old days when I was ignorant. So yeah, these are good enemies to really prove that enchantment on. Because the ancients have a rock, paper, scissors thing. So red is beaten by blue, blue is beaten by green, and green is beaten by red. You just have to think to Pokemon. So this is a side area that is very easy to miss, but one should not really miss it, because it is very important. Well, it's not mandatory to beat the game. But you'll be glad you did this when you did. So we just picked up that red effigy. We're carrying a red effigy around. Alright, so you can always climb back over the rubble. I was always convinced you couldn't climb back over it. And we just one-shotted that horror. Good shit. Yeah, this game gets very disturbing when you have really low sanity and you get the different music, and it's just... it's uncomforting, especially in the Roivas Mansion and in this area. You get the one where it sounds like that there are babies crying and like somebody's getting lashing and whatnot. So we're going to put the Tome of Eternal Darkness there to open the door, and then we're going to pick it back up. And then this is actually another really easy to die area in the game, so let's actually save. Save mid-chapter. Alright. So, this is the final gauntlet of the chapter. Most people playing this on their first time do not get through this on the first shot. It is justifiably a very hard gauntlet. And I think I have to actually wait for them to... Okay. I thought I'd have to wait for them to disappear because they're actually behind the barrier that I can't cross. Oh, I don't have all of my health recovered. Okay. Just to top up. I actually probably could have used the talisman and not wasted magic. Oh yeah, if you let Ulyaoth zombies sing and explode, then you don't get your sanity back. Just a little reminder there. Sometimes if you don't finish off an enemy and you do the animation, you end up stabbing the ground and just wasting time. Oh, great. Bone Thief. Okay, there we go. That's what's supposed to happen when you target a Bone Thief and hit it with the sword. You're supposed to, like, decapitate it instantly. That's actually the only way to kill a bonehead. A bonehead. Kill a bonehead. He is a bonehead. Kill a Bone Thief instantly. Oh, great. A horror. Now, what kind of sucks is that if I don't lead him over here, he's just going to shoot lightning. So, you're going to come over here, buddy. Okay, I can't quite one-shot it like I did the Chattur'gha horror back in the hallway. But, can still make quick work of it. Alright, job well done, Kareem. Now who shall you be working for? Shall be working for the being of matter, Chattur'gha? Let's do it. Let's have Pius and Kareem get their gods to face against each other. I don't want to start a religious argument, but my god can kick your god's ass.
Kareem, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find, and it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me, betrayed me, and you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.
Not a single person has lived through these chapters yet. The only one who did live became a servant to a Oh, yep, that's the end of the game. Thanks for watching the LP, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next project.
This can't be happening.
Psych.